Okay, hello. So today we are doing The Smiths, and this is Reel Around the Fountain. And so this has been requested. This was requested a long time ago, and yeah, I'm gonna get to it today finally, and see what it's all about. This is from their self-titled album. So yeah, there's a thing from 1984. So let's see what they were up to. All right, a little bit of Billie Jean, kind of.
It's time the tale were told of how you took a child and you made him old. It's time the tale were told of how you took a child and you made him old. You made him old. Wait around the fountain, slap me on the patio, I'll take it now. 15 minutes with you, well, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people said that you were virtually dead, and they were so wrong. 15 minutes with you, oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people said that you were easily led, and they were half right. Oh, they were half right. It's time the tale were told of how you took a child and you made him old. It's time that the tale were told of how you took a child and you made him old. You made him old. Oh, right around the fountain, slap me on the patio, I'll take it now. 15 minutes with you, oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you, oh, but I do. 15 minutes with you, oh, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you, I do. I dreamt about you last night, and I fell out of bed twice. You can pin and mount me like a butterfly, but take me to the heaven of your bed was something that you never said. To lumps, please, you're the bee's knees, but so am I. Oh, meet me at the fountain, shove me on the patio.
Oh my. All right. So, the Smiths, "Reel Around the Fountain." So that was just a nice song there. Not much of like not loud, not like obnoxious or anything like that. It's just Morrissey soft singing, and yeah, just very well done, very melodic, I would want to say. And I liked his vocals, like I always do. And I like how he would say some words, like how he would extend his O's, I guess. And yeah, and also, just looking at this picture on the screen of the Smiths, I want to say it's Mike Joyce who's behind Morrissey on my right, I guess. But anyway, who's also beside Johnny Marr. But I think it's Mike Joyce. I want to say it's him, the drummer, and I want to say he looks pretty hot there. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And going on here, looking at the about on Reel Around the Fountain from Genius.com, it says from the Smiths' first album, Reel Around the Fountain was met with controversy, with some tabloid newspapers alleging the songs were suggestive of pedophilia, a claim strongly denied by the group. Uh, yeah, okay, so I guess this song was made or had some controversy, I guess. So then it goes on. It says, what have the artists said about the song?" Morrissey was quoted as saying, I can't even talk. With Rolling Stone magazine, he said that the song is about loss of innocence. That until one has a physical commitment with another person, there's something childlike about the soul. So yeah, okay, a little bit there, and that's all it has for annotate or about and stuff like that, and what the artists have said. So now to talk about the annotations, so like line by line here. So the first verse we have, it's time to tell, the it's time the tale we're told of how you took a child and you made him old. It's time the tale we're told of how you took a child and made him old. You made him old. So it says Morrissey is talking about his first relationship, in particular the physical aspect of it. He was a childlike and immature before, but his first sexual experience was the beginning towards maturity for him. The case can also be made that it describes an abusive relationship where maybe the other person treated him like a sex object, and these experiences made him grow up faster. So, all right, I guess if we'll get into more here, I guess I can see how this is a little controversial for it being the '80s and this kind of subject matter. But anyway, going on to the first refrain, "Reel around the fountain, slap me on the patio. I'll take it now." Oh, a reel in the UK and Ireland is a type of dance. Uh, See the line, how's about a British jig and reel from Straight to Hell by The Clash? Okay, so yeah, I get that now. Okay, I have heard that song. The line could be referencing the dance lovers do, one pursuing the other in courtship. The phrase "reel around the fountain" also refers to an act of oral sex, predominantly in the gay community. Okay, so we're getting to it now. Then it also goes on about "slap me on the patio." In England, slap and tickle. Tickle is a slang for sexual play. See also the Squeeze song, slap and tickle. The line taken with the previous could mean in the early two refrains they were flirting and playing around with each other on the patio. My nose is itchy. The latter switch to shove me on the patio. Okay, so yeah, later he says shove me on the patio could mean that their relationship has turned from playful to now just going through the motions after the speaker realizes they're not our serious love interest, but a physical fling. "Take me to the heaven of your bed" was something that you never said. Okay, and then we go on. First chorus, 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. Okay, so then there's some stuff about this. Morrissey expresses his gratitude and feelings toward the person. He feels this person makes him a better man, and he's grateful for this. And somebody replied and said, "No, again, the subject is sex, imagined, but nonetheless sex." So, some little responses here. Then we go on. "Oh, people said that you were virtually dead, and they were so wrong." So it says, this line possibly implies that the other person was much older, virtually dead, or he had no money, no job, no good position in society, so he was dead to them. It also has a double meaning of the subject being emotionally or metaphorically dead. Morrissey says that they were so wrong because their encounter showed him the person was actually vivid. So yeah, okay. Again, like I said, I can see where this is kind of controversial. I guess I didn't take the words in, I guess, as well as I could have. I guess when listening to it, but just my first time hearing it, I was just lost in his voice, you know. So anyway, the next annotation is for oh, people said that you were easily led, and they were half right. Oh, they were half right. Oh, so it says, people thought the lover was easy, but Morrissey claims that they were only half right. He could be trying to say that somebody was easy, but it was he himself, not the lover. People had it backwards. Well, okay. There's a lot of yeah. This is quite the meaningful song, I guess I would say. Um, and I just didn't like think about it like this when I first heard it like 5 minutes ago. So then we go on again. It's the same repeating things, same annotations. I don't think there's any new annotations. Yeah, and then it has the ending with the second chorus. Um, oh, people see no worth in you. Oh, but I do, and I like that line as well. Just I don't know. I see the worth in you when no one else does, and yeah, I thought it was a nice little line. So then it says for the annotation, the last annotation here, no matter what, he will always think that the person is special for better or for worse, and he will always be up for 15 minutes of pleasure with that person. So yeah, I mean, this I guess I can see how this is a controversial song, but that's no that's was the Smiths. I mean, a lot of I guess from here they would have some more controversial songs if I can talk, and you know you got like Meat is Murder. I mean that's pretty big. I mean I don't know if it's controversial. It's just kind of people kind of get angry or something. I don't know, just because whatever they're going after their livelihood or something like that. But I mean I thought it was a great song. But anyway, that's just one song that comes to my mind when I think of controversial Smiths. And just even Morrissey nowadays, he's still controversial with what he says. So I mean, it's not a surprise that a song would be seen as controversial, especially from 1984. The politics were a lot different back then, and society was a lot different, obviously. But yeah, so seeing that this is from the Smiths album from 1984, I'm seeing some like the other tracks on this album, and I see that the last track on the album is "Suffered Little Children." So I want to see what that's about at some point. I don't know. I've never heard of that, or I never had a request for that. But "Suffered Little Children" just catches my eye right now. But anyway, I might do that at some point. But yeah, this one, "Reel Around the Fountain," like I said, it was requested a long time ago, and I see that it's got quite a bit of views. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get to it sooner, but I'm here now, and yeah, it was a good song. I really like Morrissey's vocals again, and I also realized how hot Mike Joyce or Andy Rourke are, whatever. So yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Love the Smiths. Yeah, I don't know. I don't say it enough, but I really like the Smiths. The Smiths, and looking back at old reactions of like when I just found the Smiths and when somebody asked me to react to them, I kind of wish I could go back and like redo some of those reactions just to like know that this band would become one of my favorite bands just in my personal life. So like yeah, it's just very nice to see, and it's cool that people still watch my reactions to them. And yeah, I guess my ramble's over now. So thank you for watching. I can't talk. I don't know what's going on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting and all that kind of thing. And it's always well appreciated. And I always want to say that because I really do appreciate all the support and all that kind of thing. And yeah, so I will see you guys again soon. And you know, stay safe. Oh yeah, okay. Goodbye.